All right, if you're checking out our video, you have many questions concerning the remote playability of GTA 5 for the PS4 and the lack of instructions in the manual, which most of you will notice it's kind of left to your own ability to know how to play a game. There really isn't much inside the manual about how to play it on your PS Vita. We're going to fire it up and play it for you. By the way, my name is Rifus, and with me today is, I think, Refo.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
That works? Okay.
The cameraman.
The cameraman. And I'm going to be playing this right in the center here. GTA 5 background.
Dirt.
PS4. Remote play. Got the custom theme background here in case you haven't downloaded the latest update.
Skirt.
Right here in one of your main menus. One of the first icons, row of icons in your Vita screen. You go to the one that says PS4 link. Click it. You have many options. PS Vita. Hit remote play. All right, found the PS4. We're going to begin our GTA 5. Did I say 4? I meant 5.
I have no idea.
But you all know this says GTA 5 in case I said GTA 4. Video. Is this the Lindsay Lohan
Kid I'm
trying to sue for? There we go. Camera's fixed. We were kind of twisting. Without a tripod, you get a cameraman who's trying to get himself on the camera. We're starting to twist now. It is the new Galaxy Note
You're
Edge.
twisting on me, you fool.
I'm twisting?
Yeah.
All right, well, look.
We're probably going to have to edit a bunch of this out for the game.
We're not editing nothing. We're going raw.
You're
YouTube,
ridiculous.
We're going YouTube raw.
It's 3 minutes. And
Holy
there's
cow.
no footage.
No footage.
No, when you keep trying to autocorrect, you twist it. You're at a weird angle.
All right, enough.
No.
Enough, cameraman. Cameraman,
Don't
camera 2.
look at the camera. Looking at the camera.
Okay, now we're ready. Since, first world problem solved with a single edit.
Good morning, Los Santos.
Good morning, Los Santos. We are in first person mode, but before we begin, I'm going to show you how to change the views with your PS Vita. All you gotta do is tap the middle screen, and it goes to far away, third person, even further away. I guess the first one would be called over the shoulder, and back to first person mode, which is the only way to play GTA 5 in my eyes right now. Third person option rocks if you want to do it. Right now we're in Franklin's house. We are playing as Franklin, and since you have limited functionality, you can't really jump, whip out a gun, or do anything inside the house. You can only interact with some of the house activities, and one of them happens to be one of our favorite activities, which is what is that?
Taking a nice toke over there.
I think we need to just go ahead and take a break after such a long day.
Intro.
After a long-winded lesson in camera photography and how to do your own YouTube videos. We'll save that one for a different video because we're really not good at this. This is our first attempt. Enjoy it, like us, make us look good. We're going to go ahead and hit one of the many options here. It's asking us to smoke up or stand up. We're going to smoke up before we begin this tutorial, which may involve the police. You always want to make sure you're in the mood and also in the zone. I just love the screen on the 1000 series. It's OLED. It's so LED. 4D interaction here. Looks like we're all done here and talking to ourselves. We're going to stand up, hit triangle, same as the console version. We're going to go over the full functionality of them after we've begun our day. Nice little stretch.
Nice and stoned.
Yeah, that's what you'd like to call it. Okay, we're outside now, and we're just going to go ahead and tell you what has changed in the control schemes. One thing they've changed is since you can't left click or right click L3 or R3, they did map them to the front, lower right and lower left of the screen. So you can use your L3 for, let's see, what does it actually do? Oh, that's your stealth mode. When you switch to third person mode, you switch to stealth mode. And you can also do a look around where you hold it down and see behind the character. That's where these clicks have been moved to the side of the screen here, lower front part of the screen. Take off stealth mode, Another thing that's happened is that they remapped the shoulder buttons, and for the Vita, Rockstar took their time to actually make PS Vita style controls. They shifted those to the aiming and the trigger to the shoulder buttons, which are labeled as R and L really on the Vita, which makes it easier than having to use the rear touchpad. But they did use the rear touchpad for what you're used to using L1 and R1, the shoulder buttons on the PS4 controllers. They did map those to the rear. What they did move over to the back touchpads are what the shoulder pads on the PS4. I'll switch to the outside view so you can see what it does. The rear right touchpad makes you go into cover. And this is apparent in first person mode as well. Tapping the rear right pad will shut it off. Having some conflicts here. What we do is, all right, tap in the rear right, cover, tap rear right again, uncover. So it's the R1. So I can show you some more action controls, some of this in action. I like to play in FPS mode, which is pretty brutal. Hopefully we don't run into any problems. There we go. FPS mode is the way to go in GTA 5 now. It's the new hotness. Let's go somewhere on the map. Again, it's just start button, best route. I'm going to drive us here, where I think we'll have some peaceful areas to fire off some weapons. And let's go there.
Let's go.
Let's roll. We got the hip-hop roll. R1 is gas, just as you would expect from the only shoulder buttons available. You would hate to do this with the rear touchscreens. L is being the brake as usual. There are some things that Franklin can do. Remember, you can use L3 and R3, push them at the same time to do precision driving. Here it's just tapping the two front lower corners, and you get into that focus mode, so you can drive all sorts of crazy, and you turn it off by tapping the front screen again. Oh, we're going fast. Oh, turn it down just to avoid an accident. It works rather good. I think it works better than when you're using the PS4. Let's say we found a good spot over here. It's trying to go off the beaten path here. There are some driving things that are very difficult we've discovered. For instance, pulling out your gun for a drive-by, you have to tap the rear left, pull out your gun. You can still drive holding the gas shoulder buttons, but then to fire your gun, you have to touch the rear right, which is interesting, and it's very difficult. So if you're into that kind of gameplay, you're probably going to run into some issues.
There's a couple missions that'll use that.
There are a couple, yeah. You're
that could be pretty hard.
That'll be difficult with the ones where you have to precisely shoot the perpetrators or the gang members. Is this thick water? Let's find out. I know, it's shallow. This is perfect to test out our weapons and run from the cops. Let's go. Just get out of the vehicle.
Let's get it.
All right, we're still in first-person mode. The only way to play this thing, I like to say. As I was saying before, they moved the aim and the firing buttons to the left bumper on the PS Vita and the right bumper for fire. So we're firing here. I have a silencer. This will help us.
Right, don't need the cops.
The rear left, the rear left is now, like I said, the entire half of the rear left is now your weapon wheel. And use the right analog to pick your weapon. Make sure you tap the rear left. It's all of the rear left. I'm having issues right now. It could be my hangnail.
Sorry, I'm not holding back for YouTube.
That was a cat. That was gross. Thanks. Raw
dog.
I'm just gonna keep this. We're not reshooting this. This is raw. Let's do a pistol. Let's do a shoddy. Shoddy with a silencer.
Oh yeah, that
gross.
shit was comping people.
Yeah, you can really blast some fools doing this thing. What I was going to show you is now if you want to toss a grenade wherever you see fit, wherever you're aiming, all you have to do is point in the direction you want, hold down the left trigger on the Vita, and instead of up on the PS4, like I stated, it is left on the D-pad. You'll see him toss a grenade.
Douche.
Into the water. Hopefully it's muffled. Ooh, that was pretty sweet. It was muffled.
Oh shit, there was havoc everywhere.
There was some havoc. People saw that or heard it. Let's do it again. Like I can see, we covered everything.
Yeah, go get the fucking cops on you.
Do you want to get the cops on me? I think if I
and then we'll get out of here.
All right, there we go. Let's back out of here. I hope we're not like in a very good. Oh no, check it out. There's a ramp
trap music.
This is. They have good music. You play. Anyone who's played Watch Dogs and even tried to listen to the radio, it defaulted to have the radio all the way down always. All right, I'm just gonna post up here and then do some havoc.
He said, "Your mama's a disgrace to society." That's the truth if I ever heard it. Bang, bang.
Oh, hit by a car in first person
They
mode.
don't take no shit.
That was awesome.
Alright, it's
That
only...
did hurt. I think we need to rear left. Wow, don't hit me. Rear left weapon wheel select.
I'm just a dude
Go
with
to
a
an
dude.
automatic rifle. Oh, look. How about we toss a grenade where we see fit just by aiming left on the D-pad? Oh, this could be good. Holy smokes. Let's do that again. Left on D-pad.
This is good damage.
Left on D-pad.
Oh!
Aim, left on D-pad. Oh, man. All right, do we see any action here? Any coppers? That just blew up in front of my face like a Michael Bay movie. Are these cars on fire because they've blown up?
But the slow
I think
that
there's cops. Auto aim comes in super handy when you're playing the Vita
This is
version.
better than Killzone if you ask me in auto.
Listen,
aim.
I mean, why would you want to play Killzone if you got GTA first person? Where's it? I sense a cop. I can't tell on the map. All right, we're just mowing them down now. I feel like we probably.
You should get the fuck out of there. You got 4 stars now.
Oh, are they 4 stars? All right, we're trying to run to this.
Good luck getting your golden
Oh,
achievement.
jeez. We got. And
And
that, folks, what do you think? That's about enough, right?
Yeah, that's how
Like
you
I
end it.
stated before, we just helped you out because we couldn't find it inside this manual. There was nothing in here on how to play remotely. There's the only option is finding a couple Reddit articles. This game loads quickly.
Or now this video, which is
We
the
really
best.
haven't had any latency on ours, and we're pretty far from the PS4, and it's pretty sweet. I mean, easily play. Everything's the same. You want up on the phone. You pull up your phone. You can go straight to online matches if you want. If you're crazy like that, use the stock market. I don't know what other tips you can. I'll tell you what not to do. Don't buy this book. All right, that's all we got for you. What were we going for? My name is Riffus, and your name is.
We'll go with Reefer today.
And that's it. We're just gonna end the video. Thank you for watching and like us. We'll do another video online real soon. Fliegel bam. Booyah bop.